There we are. Hi, everybody. Long time no see. Debbie here with Debbie Gets
Ba-da-ba-ba-da,
Crafty.
ba-ba-da-da.
Go, girl. Yes, yes. And this is Trish from Diamond Painting with Sweet Tea. Hello, Trisha.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you right off.
Yes, sir.
In school, I used to be called Trish the Dish.
Nice. Go, girl. And you're every bit of it, doll.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's so cute. And we have Phyllis and we have Michelle. Hello there, everybody. And Miss Trisha, would you show everybody what we are starting to work on?
Let me bring my cover sheet down because I have just been working on it while you and Judy were talking. Let's see if I can get her where she's not
There
glary.
she is.
With that
Yes.
wonderful earring that's attached over here
To
to,
something that we don't know.
because
Yeah.
there's the ear, but I am. Okay.
And there she is in all her glory. Isn't she lovely?
What a face. What a
I know
face.
she really is cute. Now my picture is much, 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 much smaller than yours.
How
So,
small is it?
hey, really, let me show you. It's small. It's a 30 by 30. Is it a 30 by 30?
Really?
It's a 20 by 30. Oh my God, I didn't even realize.
Oh,
That's why it didn't cost as much.
interesting.
Yes.
What's interesting really is, though, you've got just about as much filled as I do on this.
Yes, I
It
did
is
some
so cool.
checkerboarding while I was doing the live with Judy.
Love it. Love it.
Much like you, I love to checkerboard.
I don't checkerboard. I just multiplace and
Oh, I
single
thought you
place and just
checkerboarded. I thought
not
you did.
usually, no. I've
Oh,
tried
you
it a
know
couple of
what?
times. It just makes more sense to me just to multiplace it.
Absolutely. I like to make a game out of it. To me, it feels like it goes by a little faster when I do a checkerboard, to be honest with you.
Right, right. And it
So
looks cool. I have to admit, it
it
looks
does
really
look
cool.
kind of cool. So, yeah. And that's what we're working on. How are you? We haven't talked too much this week. I'm so sorry with getting back to work
I
and
know.
everything.
I've missed you, but then again, I've seen
I
your
know.
videos, so it's like you're there, even if it's just for a moment.
Yes.
You're there. I'm like, okay, she's busy. That's good.
Yes, and between getting back to work and getting ready to have the work done on the house, it's just we don't know when the work is going to start, but we know that the work is going to be starting very soon.
Good. Good.
So
The
yeah,
sooner
and it's
that
all
all
going to be
gets done,
happening
the
like,
better.
huh?
The sooner it gets done, the
Oh,
better.
absolutely. And it's all going to be taking place like literally at one time. So it's going to be like a
Wow.
whirlwind. So, but they can do a roof in one day.
I
So,
know that personally because we
yeah,
just
yeah,
had our roof done not too long ago.
yeah. So, I mean, that part, it's going to be noisy while we're working, but
It wasn't really too bad. I was in the house all that time, and it really wasn't that bad.
it wasn't bad.
Bang, bang, bang. It's like
Well, that's the
hearing
thing
them
because we're both
drop
on the
stuff
phone.
and walk and stuff, and I'm like, "Are they okay?" Well,
Well,
one of them's
yeah,
having
that
trouble
kind of
on
makes it.
ceiling.
Yeah, right. Oh gosh, please, not that. So yeah, we're gonna have the back wall in the bathroom repaired, and then they have to come around and paint a few spots that have some water stains and stuff. So,
Yeah,
and then of course the whole house has to be uh with the new siding, and
exciting. Yeah.
the three windows in the back all have to be replaced. So, and then
Have
they
you
have to
chosen?
do
Did you get to choose the color, or was it the property owner?
the property owners. They chose the color, so I have no
Okay.
idea what it's going to be. It might probably just
Hey,
be the same. Who knows?
what was it?
Like a grayish,
Okay.
like a yeah, almost like a mixture of a taupe with a gray, if that makes
Okay.
any sense.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
leaning a little bit more on the grayish side, but
Nice.
yeah. So I don't care as long as it gets done. I'm okay with that.
It will look nice.
Absolutely. So that's all happening. And that's why I've been trying to put out a video a day of the stickers, which, oh my gosh, aren't they adorable? I love those stickers.
They are so
They
sweet.
really are. They're really fun.
Love it.
And I want to say hi to Phyllis. I want to say hi to Michelle. I want to say hello to Tara and to my twin sister, Judy. Hello, Judith.
Cool.
And so that's what we have been up to. And how are you doing?
Me, little old me?
Yeah.
Well, you know me. I have just been diamond painting like crazy. I am missing a painting. Where did my painting go? I wanted to show it.
While
Oh,
you're looking at for that painting, did I hear correctly the other night while I was watching one of your videos?
uh-oh.
You have 19 diamond paintings to do?
Actually, no, I have 16 because I've done
You
3.
completed? Okay.
And I will show those to you momentarily, but
Hey.
I have lost the painting I want to show you. And that makes me sad. I'm very sad. What did I do with it? How could I have lost it? Hmm. Oh well, I'm not going to worry about it right now. What it is, it's the Mona Lisa, but
The
it's
actual Mona Lisa.
the actual Mona
Right, right.
Lisa.
I remember
But
when you unbagged that.
but down below in her arms, she's holding this huge cat. And the cat's like, "Wah."
Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I don't remember that one. I thought you had one that was just the Mona Lisa.
I don't think so. This one's got a cat. I don't
Oh my
think I've
gosh.
got the Mona. I've got the girl with the pearl earring that's actually the girl,
Right,
which I
right.
lost. And I found it in, unfortunately, first time I got it in a small and I hated that size. I
Yeah,
did it and her face, the lips, I did not like it.
yeah,
And then I went back on Temu and found it in a 30 by 40. I'm like, that's
right,
going to come out so much better.
right.
So, but I haven't done it yet because I wanted to get to this girl here and work on her with her
Yes.
cute little earring.
Yes. With wherever that earring may be hanging.
Right.
Oh my
But
god.
let's see, as far as my completions, first I'm going to say Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year. I love
We have
Snoopy. He is so
Snoopy.
cute. Look at
We
Woodstock.
we are dancing. We are so sweet.
Oh, that's adorable.
I have had these things since like 2022.
Oh wow.
This one as well, but I love this one. Here's my party girl.
I
It's a little
love that one.
partial. When I say little partial, it's a 40 by 50 partial.
Yes.
And that dress, oh my God,
I saw
I
that. She's
love it.
stunning.
I love it.
And the way they have her hair,
I
absolutely
know.
gorgeous.
It's like she has been to a New Year's party and she has had a great time. And I
Yeah.
showed you this last night.
Yes, yes, you did. Look at that.
I was going to say now, Judy over, no, other side, Judy over there, you said this was you and
Yes,
that was Judy. Well,
yes.
Judy's got a great tan.
Doesn't she though? Well, she lives in Florida, so she better have
I
that good
know.
tan.
I thought that's precious right there.
Aw, that's
And
awesome.
let's see, as far as what I'm working on right now, besides my girl, I'm working on this love right here.
I
It's a
love that one.
beautiful cat with the heart, but look at the booty. Oh yeah,
That's a booty. That's a
that's a
big
booty.
booty.
That is.
That's a
I've
big
already
booty.
multiplied all of the white.
Yes.
Yep. And now I'm getting to the gray now.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, I'm busy. Busy,
Yes, ma'am,
busy.
you are.
But I am getting ready to halt production. You're gonna be proud of me. I don't know exactly when I'm gonna do it. You know
Right.
what I'm gonna say.
Yes. Say the
I
words
have
I
got
need to hear.
I have got them all over here everywhere. I am going to get them all together, all of the ones that have been completed, all of my kitting down, and I'm going to kit it down, and I'm going to use my little cloths that I got. Those little
Yes.
purple cleaning cloths are supposed
Yeah.
to be good to take the glue off. We're going
Yes.
to test them and see.
Now, is that to take the glue off the lid of the
It says it's a remover,
I hope so,
and I don't
because
know
I ordered
how because they feel dry.
isn't that crazy?
So I don't know if it's just with the friction. Maybe it's,
Right.
but we're going to test it and see what
Awesome.
goes on.
And it says they're anti-static too.
And it's just they're really cutest things. Of
Yeah.
course, yeah, anything you can get in purple is cute.
Hello. Hello. Yes. And I love the little cases that they come in
I know.
because there's a
Once
million
I
and one
get
things you can use for those cases.
once I get all of those used, I don't know how many cloths I'm going to have to use on what
All
I've
of
got.
what you
And
have.
believe me, I've got a lot.
I bet. I remember when you showed me the picture the last time you had a big,
I
kit
might have
down
to take a
party.
picture and send it to you whenever I
Yes.
have everything stacked up.
Yes. Yes.
It's really
A lot.
it's shameful. It is truly shameful. I'm going to try to just figure out which way I want to go here. Maybe that it's going dark and light, dark and light. There we go. Get myself right.
You look great to me.
How are you, darling?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I still have a little bit of a wheeze from back, when I had COVID, but other than that, I'm feeling good. I'm doing good.
Yep. And
Moving
I had
forward.
COVID in September. And yeah, I get congested at different times. And it's
Yes.
today, my TMI, my right nostril just leaks. So I get to do the Jim Carrey line. I'm leaking. I get to do that a lot today. It's like, dang it.
Oh, my stars.
So yeah,
Oh,
that's what COVID has given me is
yeah.
yes, congestion and yuck.
I
But
wake
I don't.
myself up with
Oh,
wheezing.
that's
I'll
not
wake
good.
myself up. I wheeze so loud. It's
That's
crazy.
not good.
Mm.
Has your doctor said anything about that?
There's really, there's really not much I can do. So, other than that, I'm fine. I don't have a really bad cough. The cough is much better. It's just that little bit of wheezing. And then when I wake up, if I wake myself up and I give myself a little throat clear, I can get it to settle in and I can go back to sleep. So
Uh,
it's really not that bad. Just a little annoying every so often. But other
that
than that, I'm
that
still kicking.
says it right there. What COVID is annoying.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yes, an ex coworker of mine is now down with COVID. I'm like,
Oh,
oh
no.
my God, it's going around. Oh,
It
it's
is.
horrible.
It
I don't
is.
want it again. I
No,
don't want it again.
no. I know
But
I
I
want
was
to
told by my doctor since I had it in September, I'm good for 6 months as far as I don't have to go get the booster.
good.
Once 6 months is up, then I should go get a booster.
Right, right.
So with all the
I tell you.
antibodies. Yep.
Yeah, we're going to be going to get ours as soon as we're able to as well. So, and then I was looking in the chat here. Helen said that she's having for dinner uh, king prong bisque with linguine. Doesn't
Oh
that sound lovely?
my.
Yes. And Judy said she's having leftovers. I'm going to have, Todd's going to make us some hamburgers and French fries in our air fryer.
We had that last night. Yay.
You did?
The hamburgers and French fries, that steak
Yeah.
fries, yeah.
Yes. And let's
But
see.
tonight is beef stew.
Oh,
Beef stew and cheddar bay biscuits. Oh my
yes.
gosh.
How's the weather where you are? Because
The
that is a
rain,
nice cooler weather dinner for sure.
right. It has been very chilly, very
Yeah.
chilly. Luckily, I've got a little heater that I used to have at work. And yeah, I got it sitting over here. So every time my feet get cold, I
Oh,
turn it on. It's
yes.
burn one of my legs at one time. But yeah, and it's it's chilly outside. It could be in the 40s.
Right.
But the rain has already gone through. We didn't get any of the wintry mix,
No.
but we have a patch of rain that's coming through Tuesday. So
Uh-huh.
there might be something. We don't know. We just have to wait and see. But there's so much hot air in the Charlotte area.
Yeah.
I've always said this. Charlotte's got too much hot air. If people would just shut up,
Yeah, right. Just take a minute. Yeah.
it's like we would get more snow.
Right? Exactly.
And it's crazy just what little bit of snow we get. And but my husband, he Ubers and Lyfts, so it's it's a two-edged sword.
It's good for
I
business, the
want
lack
to
of
see
snow.
it, but
Yeah.
I hate it for him because he
Yes.
might have to get out in it, and I don't want him in it.
I don't blame
I
you.
don't want to worry about him, you know.
I don't blame you.
But then again, we have to worry about the budget too. So
Of course. I know. I understand. I understand completely. I know, it's been, you're not the only person that said, there's been a lack of the wintry weather. Over the years, I mean, so many people, myself included, have said, my gosh, I remember years ago, it used to snow so much more. Like when Judy and I lived in New York State, I mean, there were winters where snow was up to your hip,
right.
and forget about it. But these days, they may get one, maybe two decent, and when I say decent storms, I mean they're really nothing compared as to when we were growing up. So as the years are going by, this weather changing is just, you can definitely tell.
Global warming, yeah.
You can definitely
Yeah.
tell. It's an
Now,
issue.
the storm that just passed us is supposed to be going up north.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
and of course,
they're expecting some wintry weather up there. Yeah.
our mountains and down to like Hickory area in North Carolina was getting the winter weather.
Yep.
And so all of that's going to be traipsing up north, and we'll see.
Yep.
So my
See now.
husband's from Keene, New Hampshire.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, yeah, he's a
This
transplanted Yankee.
Now, does he still have family up there?
Yes, he does.
So are
And
they?
he also has family down in Florida. So
Oh, wow. Okay.
yeah,
They're all over the place. Well, that's like Judy and I. We have brothers and sisters spread out all over the United States. But in here in Tennessee, a few days ago, the plateau, which is east of us, had some snowy weather, and we've yet to have a flake drop to the ground here in Clarksville.
wow.
We've not had any. It's gotten cool. It's gotten cold, but we haven't had one single snowflake fall.
Oh, it's bound to happen sometime.
Yeah, absolutely. And we always say, as long as we have, our essentials, and we have, some wood in the house that we can burn if we have to have a fire, going in our fireplace, then, we can do that. But so,
I used to love a log fire. I mean,
oh,
getting the logs and burning those. And yes, ours now is, you flip the switch, it pops on. I was like, okay. But that's okay because when the heat comes out, it feels really good.
and well, that's the thing. Absolutely. And that's what
I
we love.
miss, I miss the popping.
Yes. Well, we had a lot from the storm. We had a lot of downed limbs in our backyard. So Todd has a couple of small chainsaws that he was able to use and take care of, that wood that was in the backyard, and he's got it stacked up. Right now, we're not going to use it in our fireplace. We are going to have a fire pit going. So
There
at
you
some
go.
point in time, we're going to burn some wood in the fire pit that we have outside.
That'll be
But
nice.
I mean, it's there if we need it. If we need it. So, but other than that, not much else is going on with us. Thank God. I don't think I could take much more.
Well,
Oh,
we're going to be coming up in not necessarily in your area, but we're coming up to Tennessee sometime soon.
oh, neat.
Yes.
Now, how was your New Year's Eve?
Well, my New Year's Eve consists of diamond painting, watching YouTube until about 12 o'clock. We turn the channel to whatever. And Chris is watching whatever. I've got my little earbuds in and watching YouTube on my phone,
Right.
listening to everybody. I think I was watching you.
Oh,
And yeah, here comes the ball drop. And so I'm looking at my phone and I'm realizing the phone is actually ahead of the ball. I'm like, oh, goody. Well, I looked over at my husband and said, Happy New Year. He's like, the ball hasn't gotten there yet. I'm like, yeah, that's not right. Like, we're already behind. But Happy New Year.
Happy New
And,
Year anyway.
it's like, we just blew kisses to each other because he's on the sofa over there. I'm over here on the love seat. We're dealing with it.
Mwah, mwah.
Yeah, love you.
That
I'm
sounded
just
like
happy
me,
he was
Todd.
up. He was up. There's been years when I was out here by myself,
Yeah.
just, trucking right along. Well, I'm going to watch this. My son had all three kids in the living room. They wanted to stay up. And
Right.
they did. They
Right.
actually did it. And they have what's called a sleepover.
Right.
They've got their whatever cots, whatever they've got. And they've got them in the living room and they watched the ball drop and they actually watched fireworks in London for about
Oh.
15 minutes. I'm
Oh.
like, yeah, now that's the way to do
Oh.
it.
That's cute.
But I think it's precious they actually stayed up.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. I'm going to read a few more comments here. And oh, our Boo is here. Hi. And that's Dr. Boo. Dr. Boo is here.
Hey, Dr.
Let's see.
Boo.
And, and in the Dallas Fort Worth area, 46 is typical for that time of year, for this time of year. Okay.
There you go.
Let's see here. And yeah, the weather has to be good because so Chris can go out because you need that budget for DPs and Timo purchases. Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Well, let me tell you something.
I'm buckled up,
I
sis. Go for it.
I buy my stuff.
There you go.
He pays the mortgage.
Oh, good. There you go.
I
Okay.
I pay some of the bills
Yep.
for the house upkeep. He pays some as well. None of my products come from his budget.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
just going to let you know that.
No,
And
that's
I'm on a fixed income, so is he, but
yeah.
he has, you know, his Lyft and Uber that he does.
Sure.
I will never ever do a Lyft or Uber. I cannot. I don't even drive anymore
Yeah.
because I-85 scares me poopless.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Just driving down the road in Charlotte,
Yeah.
sometimes the lanes are so small that I
Yeah.
feel like the cars next to me are just going to hit me.
Yes.
I've gotten that scared.
Yep.
My husband used to ride with me. This was before I stopped driving. I was literally screaming at people. I was so upset.
Mm-mm.
I'm like, you know what? If you want to, you can just drive me everywhere.
Uh-huh.
He's like, okay.
Yeah.
And this is before I retired. So he was actually driving me to work.
Oh,
And then
wow.
eventually he would come pick me up.
Right.
And just, that went on for a while.
Oh.
But yeah, when I retired, he didn't have to worry about taking me to work anymore, which is fabulous.
Right. Sure.
So, and so I don't know
And you
how
didn't have to
long
worry about driving anymore.
he's 8 years older than me.
Is he?
Yes.
Huh.
He's in his 70s. So I don't know how long he's going to be doing that. I have no idea.
You both look so much younger than your ages. You really do. You, you do.
Yes, it's this year I actually get Medicare come December. Yes. I have to go through all that crap.
Yeah.
Mid-year is about when I'm going to start being inundated with all this. What do you need to know?
Uh-huh.
about Medicare
Yep.
and how to apply. I'm like, oh joy, I'm so thrilled. But
Make
I
sure
know
you
it's
got your
going to
good
be
glasses on.
real. So yeah, I'm like, okay, bring it. Let's do it. I'll be
Sure.
happy. Because last year with Blue Cross and Blue Shield, I was spending way too much money on insurance.
Right.
Each year it's been cut, not in half, but you know, I was
Just
thrilled
about.
whenever I got the the amount that I was going to have to pay per month. I'm like, well, thank God for that.
Right.
Because now, I mean, I've just about depleted all my savings. It's been
Yeah.
2 years, over 2 years since I've retired,
Yeah.
and now my savings just about gone.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, that's my fault.
Oh,
That's why I said, guess what? It's stash depleting time.
there you go.
This
I
year
understand.
is going to be get in the stash. Don't get on Temu. Don't get on Amazon. I am going to have to get on Amazon. I'm going to put this out here too. I had a video where I said something about the one thing I'm looking for right now. I want a realistic picture of a hamburger.
Yes, I've heard that. Yes. I did hear that.
Now, I've ordered with a PR package, I've ordered a fridge magnet that looks
Okay.
like a hamburger. So that's
Oh,
going to be in specials. It's going to be cute. But I want an actual full round hamburger. This
really?
cheeseburger's fine. And this is, I found one on Amazon. I've got it in my cart. It's over $10. I don't want to spend that much.
I don't blame you.
So, and I want it to be 30 by 40 at least.
Yes.
Does anybody
So if
know?
anybody out
Has
there,
anybody seen one?
we're putting an APB out
That's
on a
right.
realistic hamburger diamond painting
We're looking for the
size, 30
hamburglar.
by 40 at least. What was that?
We're looking for the hamburglar.
That's it. Now, my next question to you will be, would you like that hamburger to be dressed? Lettuce, tomato, onion.
Yeah,
There you go.
I want it totally dressed. I want it all the way, baby. I
All
mean,
the way.
I want to see the layers. I want it beautiful. I want, yeah, sesame seeds. I mean, I want the works.
She's got it. She knows what ladies and gentlemen, here's a lady that knows what she wants. She wants a realistic hamburger
That
that's
doesn't
dressed.
cost an arm and a leg.
That's right.
That's the problem.
That's
I have
right.
looked on these sites, the budget friendly sites. I'm not finding them. They used to have one. They used to have one. And now nobody's got one that I can see.
And Phyllis suggested that get a screenshot of a burger and request a custom.
I could. I don't know.
Yeah.
I want to go the easy route.
Yeah. I don't blame you. I know. I want to try to do a custom so bad. I've got a few images that I really want to try, but I just don't want to do the hassle of it. It can be a hassle
Well, I really
and
wish
expensive.
that you could get with Coup Deals.
That's what I've heard. I've heard Coup Deals does the best.
They do a great
Yes.
job, and I've
Yes.
shown one of them. It was of a cat named Malachi,
Yes.
and
You
I've
did
done
that for your
another one of Malachi, and I wasn't exactly happy with how that was rendered.
right.
That second one was a little orange,
Right.
but I did him anyway, and I've got another custom that I had done with them. I haven't touched it yet. It is huge, but it is of a picture of a scene that I see from my resort
I
down in
saw your
Florida.
yes, I remember you mentioned that. You showed that on a video.
Yes. And it shows
That
the
is so
ocean and
pretty.
these beautiful, if I can say the word, Norfolk pines. Those are my favorite trees. Oh my
Oh,
God, I love these trees. They are just beautiful. And there's like a whole collection of them right there where this other little hotel is next to us. And it's all that, and it's huge. They said, well, we can only do it in this size here. I'm like, oh my God, bring
yeah.
it on.
but I love it. Yeah.
And I'm like,
Oh
bring
my
it. I don't
goodness.
know when
But
I'll get to it,
yeah,
but it'll get done.
sold.
Yep. But if you could get with
Oh,
Coup Deals and maybe strike up a cooperation with them and do a custom, do it.
okay. That's
Yeah.
something to think about for sure.
I
And
would, yeah,
Claudia,
send them an email.
we have somebody here, Claudia Tomlinson. Hi, Claudia. Nice to
Hi,
see
Claudia.
you. She said, I wish I had known you wanted a hamburger canvas. I had one, but donated it to a local group for the kids in their art program. Oh,
Oh,
but it
oh,
went to a
it
good
went
cause.
to a fabulous cause. Don't worry about that. That is
Exactly.
awesome. I love that.
Exactly. Oh, that's so neat. Well, I'm working on the DAC Together for Christmas and my big butts, the one that you just showed of the two ladies with the bathing suits, and working on finishing up my stickers. And then I've been looking to see what else I wanted to do between now and once I finish my big butts canvas. I want to figure out what I want to do between now and the end of the month until Barn Life, the event hashtag Barn Life for Diamond Grandma starts.
That's February, I think.
Yeah,
And I think it's Diamond Painting Cajun.
I think you're right. Yeah, she's
Maybe.
co-hosting.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that'll be fun.
Yeah, yeah. And I got one that I'm gonna do. As a matter of fact, I think it came from DP Clubs, and it's of a cow looking in a window with um, uh, like the curtains. It's like a country scene, and this cow is looking in the window, like, "Do you have any milk? Got
Hot
milk?"
milk. There you go.
Exactly. So I'm gonna do that one. And I
That's
was
so
looking
cool.
at the list for Diamond Grandma's events this year, and I figured I had canvases in my stash for every event except for two. And I actually had a PR package. DP Clubs actually reached out to me again and offered me a chance to collaborate with them again.
Oh,
So I actually went ahead and picked out items for each of those two that I didn't have. So now I'll have for each month, I'll have one project that I can do. So
fantastic.
yeah, and like you, I'm using what I have in my stash,
Right.
you know? So
Yes, I'm not going to be buying per se canvases.
yeah,
I'm going to be reaping the benefits of these budget friendly companies and showing you guys products from them. So therefore, it's like I'm buying them
right.
and I'm gaining canvases, but I
Yes.
also need to deplete what is in my stash that is just everywhere.
Yeah.
I've even got stuff in portfolios under my couch. I
Yes.
mean, come on. They're stacked up over on the side over there. The huge ones are. They're just out there. I'm like, this is ridiculous. I've got a bunch of what's it called? Make market ones
Yep.
that I haven't gotten to yet. I sent you one, that one with the cardinal.
Oh, that's the one Diamond Grandma has an event coming up with birds, and
Yep.
that's what I'm using that one for. So
Cool.
I can't hardly I can't
That makes me think of this one in here. I have to, this is just so cute. Where are you guys?
while
Oh,
you're
there
looking for
you
that,
are.
I'm just gonna read this quick comment from Phyllis. She says, "I just wished I could figure out what to do with my big butt," said sarcastically.
I'm sitting on mine.
Me too.
You know, that's the way it goes.
I gotta have a good support. Oh my god, that's
I can't
beautiful.
really show him. He's got too much glare. Let me go this
There
way.
you go.
There we go.
Much better.
Isn't
Oh,
that
he's
adorable?
beautiful.
Big booty. I'm just
There you
saying.
go. Nice
He's just the
round.
cutest thing. Look at
Yes.
this face.
Yes. With that hat and scarf. Oh, and may I just say, on one of your recent videos, you showed the toboggan with the kitty cats in it, with the hats and the scarves.
Yeah.
I just about fell over when I saw that one. That is so cute.
What? I think that I had shown that to you before. Do you know
Yes,
that
you did.
after I showed it to you,
Yes.
it was gone? I couldn't get it. In fact, it
I
went out of
remember you
stock
showing me.
twice
Yep.
before I got it.
Yep.
I mean, I
Love
just
it.
like, "Notify me, notify me. I gotta have that one." And it finally popped up. I'm like, "You're
So
mine. I'll
adorable.
find stuff to buy at Temu." I
Yeah,
just
I'll look
you
under my
and
couch cushions for the change.
honey, it's so easy. That's why I said, "There's no more Temu for
Yeah.
me. I
Yeah.
got one more package that I
Yep.
gotta open, and then that's it for now. I don't know if I'm gonna make it through the whole year. You know that ain't gonna happen, but I
But you're
wanna
honest about it.
try. I wanna try."
Yeah,
Not making any resolutions this year. There are no resolutions in my life.
I agree.
Don't even go there.
No,
You make goals.
that's it. That's it.
You try to meet them.
That's right.
You can amend them.
Yeah,
It's not set in stone.
that's
You
right.
just tell yourself, this is what I'm doing,
That's
and
right.
you go forward. That's
Yep.
that's what you do.
I totally agree. Todd and I don't make resolutions. It's just, no, that's an exercise in futility. It will
Oh
not.
Lord, how many times have I told myself, oh yeah, I'm gonna lose weight, I'm
Yep.
gonna tone up, I'm
Yep.
gonna do this and what that. Do you see what's going on with me now? I have mobility issues. Oh my gosh.
I know.
I can't walk very far, can hardly stand in the kitchen for long periods of time.
Yep.
But
But you're making yourself goals.
physical therapy,
There you go.
you know,
Yep.
you gotta do it. You gotta do it.
And okay, I want to bring up a subject here because I find it very fascinating. I don't know if you follow anybody. Uh-oh, Phyllis says, "What? No more Timu. We need a Facebook for that." My motto on resolutions is like Mary Poppins says, it's it's a what is it? Premise? Oh, a premise. Easily made, easily broken. You're right, it is like a premise.
Right.
And why that was a hard word for me, Phyllis, I don't know. I only drank one of my little drinks here. So,
But she
hello.
down that puppy.
I did. I was a little thirsty. I was a little thirsty.
Your face is just a beautiful hue of
Thank you.
pink.
Is it blush or bashful?
I think it's both.
This is true. Oh, it's a promise easily made, easily broken. Yes. Okay, so I'm not half gone as I thought I was. But my
Oh, by the way,
question,
you're blush and I'm bashful.
I love it. That's got to be our names next time.
There we go.
um, I want to ask Todd and I, scratch that. I follow, and I just drag Todd along with me on YouTube, a couple of people that just do hauls. Now, it can be Timu, it can be their local shops,
Yeah.
grocery. They'll do
Yeah.
a haul and show you what they bought for their weekly groceries. And
Yeah.
I'm in with my cocktail and my popcorn. What else did you get? Is that something that you follow?
It happens to be something that there are a few people that I follow. They do occasionally. That's some of their repertoire. Okay.
Right.
The farming pastor's wife,
Okay.
Leslie, she'll show what she's like, can you guess what I'm making for my son's birthday dinner after I show you what I got?
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah. And then Lady Mawa, Marcia, she will show us what she gets. And she's in the UK, which is
Uh-huh.
really interesting to see. And she gets some really healthy looking stuff. And boy, when she makes a meal, oh my gosh. I'm like, come cook for me. Can I just live with you?
I know they make sometimes I know some of these folks when they do these hauls and they'll do like a haul and they'll do a cook with me
Yeah.
or eat with me and they'll show you. I find it fascinating. I don't care if it's your weekly grocery order. I don't care. I just find it fascinating. And I was just wondering if anybody else out there follows, different folks when they do hauls of even just grocery shopping. I mean, I follow somebody who'll go to the thrift store and, show us, what she gets at thrifting. And then the next week I went to IGA and here's my, groceries for the week. I
Yeah.
just, I'm in. I'm in. I guess it's because I'm nosy. I don't know, but I love it. I love it.
Well, darling, you also have to remember you're a homebody
Yeah,
and you don't get the interaction with people because you don't go out as much.
this is
I
true.
myself am a homebody,
Yep.
and going out is like a big thing.
Yep.
It's like my husband and I just went to Texas Roadhouse because I had a little birthday coupon for a free appetizer.
Ooh.
Yay, cactus blossom. Just saying. And it was a wonderful meal. But
Aw.
just getting out there, I feel a little vulnerable. I
Yeah.
feel, because I have my cane and all that stuff. Do you know, I have found if you take something like a cane with you, people will get up from a seat and let you sit.
Yes.
People will move out of your way and let you go through.
Yeah.
People will open a door for you. I was blown away.
Yeah.
I'm like, thank you. And I always thank them.
Yes.
I'm like, you are so sweet and so kind.
Yes. And it's that little act of kindness.
There you go.
You don't
Oh
even
boy,
know.
it's amazing.
Sometimes somebody might not even realize it, that it makes your whole day because somebody was
Yep,
kind enough to hold the door open for you.
yep.
So,
And
my question to
it's
that would be,
wow.
why isn't that an everyday thing? It's sad because it used to
Right.
be. It used to be.
Oh, believe me, I used to leave hold doors open for. I will still do it if I can, even if I am holding a
Me too.
cane with me. I'll still hold the door open for
Me
somebody.
too. Yep.
So,
Yep.
and men used to come and around to the passenger side, open the door for a woman.
My husband does that.
My husband does it too.
Yes.
So, and my husband now, whenever I have a problem with step down and step up,
Me too.
the curves,
Yes.
I mean, you
My
have
worst
that flat
enemy.
part, but you might have to walk extra steps for that. But I just he has I have his arm,
Yes.
and
Todd's the
so
same way.
yeah,
In order for me, because where our car, we have our vehicle in our garage, but we have to go downstairs to get to the vehicle. And he is right there. He goes down the stairs first. He holds out his hands, and I hold on to them and shimmy my way down the stairs.
yeah,
So yeah. And then when we get back home, he helps me back up the stairs. And so
yeah,
yeah, yeah. But you're right. I think that is something to do with it, that we are homebodies. So it's
right.
like we're living vicariously through them.
It's like this trip coming up is like I'm apprehensive because personally I know I'm going to be getting PR packages, and unfortunately the US mail is going to have to hold on to them, and whatever. I feel like I want to stay home, but then I'm like, oh, but I want to go back up to Tennessee because I'm a beach person. I'm a beach girl all the way. But I love the mountains as far as seeing the mountains. My brother used to live in the mountains, and that was his thing. He never understood me and my love for the beach. The majesty of the mountains, especially when there's snow on them. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Oh yeah.
But yes, Smoky Mountains are gorgeous.
Yeah, they are.
Mount LeConte,
Yeah.
oh my gosh. That area there is just fabulous.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to seeing it. I'm a little apprehensive about the driving,
Yeah.
uh, but it doesn't take that long to get
Good.
there. So it's not like a trip down to Florida. Good Lord.
Right. Right. Exactly. Yeah,
Mm,
that is a hike. That is
it
definitely a hike.
is.
I know. Well, Todd and I, we always talk, if we were to ever move from where we live now, which we don't ever want to move anywhere. We love it where we are. But there, about 45 minutes west of us, uh, is the next, honestly, it's the next town over, actually, where we go camping. The next county over where we go camping, and over in up in Dover, and we absolutely love it up there. And
There
that
you go.
is a little slice of heaven. And we always said if we were ever to decide to move again, we would definitely look in that area because it's the mountains and it's very kind of secluded, and we like stuff like that, and it's a really small town. The Walmart is like a half an hour away. They don't have
Wow.
anything like a Walmart or a big grocery store. They have a Piggly Wiggly, and they
I
have a
love it.
Family Dollar, a General, and
Oh my gosh, what was it that we used to
Dollar
get
Tree.
from Piggly Wiggly? Coconut cake? I'm
Oh,
trying to
really?
think. I'm thinking, hmm, was it Piggly Wiggly or was it Ingles? I remember Piggly Wiggly. 'Cause
It's a
I
nice
used to
little Piggly Wiggly too.
get a laugh at the name, but it is
I know.
just, yeah. I used to love Piggly Wigglies.
But that's all they have in this area. I mean, that's how small this
Not a
town
Dollar
is.
General or anything. Do they have anything like that?
They have a Dollar General, they have a Family Dollar, and they do have a Dollar Tree.
There you
Um,
go.
but they don't have any huge supermarkets, no
Right.
malls, no nothing. I mean, it's remote.
But if you were
And
in need of something like some milk, bread, something like that,
you
Dollar
can go
General
down.
would be carrying that. So,
Yes, yes, you can
cool.
run down and grab something like that, the Dollar General, Family Dollar, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yes, so they do have that, but it's definitely remote. And that is just calling, it's screaming our names. And if we ever, ever, ever thought of moving, that is the direction we would go in.
What about cell phone reception?
Um, I mean, my husband's cell phone worked okay. Mine didn't work all that great. So that would be, into consideration. The biggest thing that would be keeping us from moving, like tomorrow, would be we need high speed internet,
Mhm.
and they still don't have it in that area.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if they were ever to get it, then we would definitely sit down and have a conversation and say, could we make this work? So that's our biggest thing, is the high speed internet because we need it for
Yeah.
for work.
Yep.
So yeah. Other than that, but we
Wow.
go camping up there and we enjoy it when we get to go up there.
Do
So
you think you're going to get any camping done in 2024?
that's an excellent question because we have Spoto,
Right.
and we didn't go camping last year because he was just too darn young.
But he's not a puppy anymore.
No, he's not. He is still a little rambunctious though, but we may try to do a little porch camping at first. Now, we don't want to take camping off the table altogether, but we may do a little porch camping right here at the house, see how he does inside the tent, um, and see if he'll settle down in the evening. There's still noises around our area, like other dogs and stuff. If he's going to be really, barking at other dogs and stuff, and or if he's going to settle down in the evening, and then see, I don't know. With my mobility issues, I'm still, I don't know if we're even going to get there this year. I don't know. I would like to, maybe by the end of the season, like in November, not November, October,
Yeah.
because it's really pretty up there in October. Um, if not, there's always next year. And, you know,
Well, maybe you ought to just set yourself a little goal.
set a goal. Well,
Set
that's
a
what
little
we're
goal.
and that's
I'll
what we're
work
doing.
towards that.
We're going to start out with a little porch camping, see how that goes. We'll set the tent up, and he can go in and take a look around, and we'll set our beds up and everything in there and see how it goes. We'll have our little fire pit and everything, honestly, just like we would when we were camping. We'll have
Yeah.
a fire pit going and everything and see how he does.
Just get him
His
used to the
safety.
scenario of it, and once you do it a few times, I think he'll settle in.
And it's funny you say that because when the tornado hit, we spent the night that it happened here in the house. But then the next night, we knew that there was a really bad cold front coming through, like down in the 20s. There was no way we would be able to stay here with no heat.
Right.
And so we got in contact with our renter's insurance and we got lodging set up. And we stayed in a hotel for 12 days. It made us very nervous and apprehensive because Spoto had never been in a hotel situation ever.
Right.
As a matter of fact, he's never been away from the house except to go to the vet for a checkup. So he's not really been too far from home and what's familiar to him. So bringing him into a hotel, into a whole new situation, new place, new smells, new noises, we were very apprehensive. He was so good. Trisha, it was like he was a new dog the moment he walked through the door of that hotel room. We usually put him in his kennel at night to sleep.
Right. Yeah.
Well, when we got to the hotel, we were like, listen, let's get him on the bed with us. We'll, you know, just so he's a little more comfortable because it was traumatic for him too. So,
Right. We'll have some closeness to you because
exactly,
you are familiar.
exactly.
Right.
Those 12 days, he slept better in those 12 days than I think he had in a long time. So when we get home, he started sleeping in bed and he hasn't been in the kennel since.
There you go.
He only goes in the kennel every so often. If we have to be, if he has to be there for us being out of the room, if we have to go shopping or, something like that, then we put him in the kennel for a little bit. But other than that, he's got, the run of the house. He sleeps in the bed now, sleeps all night long. He is
Good.
just a different dog. So you're right, maybe getting him acclimated to that,
Sure.
you know what I mean?
With you both being there, you
Exactly.
are the constant,
Yes. Yes.
and it's how you feel.
Yep.
If you are anxious, he's going to be anxious.
Oh, you
Just
better
like,
believe it.
or he may act out.
Yes.
Be calm, be assertive. Bam.
Yes.
Does that sound like anybody I know? Like Super Milan. I love Super Milan. I don't have a dog, but I'm like, I can train a dog.
But you're right, you show
It starts
him,
with you. It
be the
starts with you.
leader.
Yes.
Exactly.
You have
Because
to be calm, assertive,
yes.
and then he's going to follow suit.
Well,
Because if you are apprehensive, you're fearful, he's going to start protecting you.
yes, you're absolutely right. When Todd and we even with him just normal, interaction, if we raise our voice like a higher pitched voice, like we get excited, like,
Hmm.
"Hi, Spoto, ba ba ba,"
Right. Right.
he starts to bounce off the walls and he gets excited, like,
That's
"Wow,
right.
it's
And that's what it
playtime and
and
we're gonna
that's what it elicits. It's like if you are like that, he's going to be like off the
Yes,
wall.
yes, yes, and that's the thing. The day that the tornado hit, I heard Todd calling for Spoto in the hallway,
Hmm.
and he told me afterward, he said, "Hun, I called that dog twice, and the second time that dog was right by my foot. I told him to sit, he sat. I told him to sit
Okay.
over there, he sat over there. When I went into the bathroom, to the guest bathroom, which was only a few feet away from where they were when I got out in the hallway, I took him right in. He sat right there between my legs the entire time. I could feel him
Okay.
shaking, but he was there
Yeah.
the entire time. Didn't try to run away, didn't try to move, didn't try to chew on anything that was in the bathroom. None of it. He just right there. And then when it was all over, we got him into his kennel where we knew he was going to be safe and went about what we had to do. But he listened so well. And
Right.
it's like he turned a corner from that point on, and
Mhm.
he's been a different dog. And I mean, he still has his times where he gets a little nippy and a little overexcited, but he's only a year old. So we expect that. And we raise our voices and and that drives him up a wall and he goes off the wall. So that's our own fault. But
Right.
he's getting so much better. He walks on a leash now, which he never had to do. We never had him out of the yard, so he never had to be on a leash. He walks on a leash now. I mean,
Right.
he sits in the car. He loves to take a ride. Loves it.
Awesome.
He'll sit there and just look out that window in the back seat like he owns the world. Oh my gosh. And so he's turning a corner and just becoming such a good dog, a really, really good dog.
He's
So
maturing. I mean, yeah, he's
he
still
is.
gonna have his little puppy crazies,
Oh
but
gosh, yes.
yes,
Yeah.
I could see it in the pictures. I'm looking at his face going, "Look at you.
I know he's
You're
grown so
growing
much. I
up."
know. I know.
That
We
pit
were
bull's coming through, boy.
I know it really is. You can really see it in his
And
jaw
his
and his
face,
face.
yeah.
I know. I know.
But
But
he's so
he's so
sweet. Oh
beautiful.
my gosh, I could just
And you know what? He is a true lover. I mean, he'll sit on my lap. He's almost 50 pounds and he thinks he's a lap dog. He'll sit on
mercy.
my lap and he'll just nuzzle in and just nuzzle
Oh,
his face in the crook of my arm or up by my, and I look at Todd and I say, "Oh yeah, this breed, it's a vicious, vicious breed.
oh,
Just look at
definitely.
this. Just look at
I've
this."
always said it's all in how you raise
I
your
agree.
dog.
I agree.
Whatever breed it is,
I
it's not
agree.
the breed,
I
it's
agree.
how you raise them.
I totally agree 100%.
Yeah, it's what you put into it. So,
But he is such a
yeah.
little love, and we think that he gets the spirit of his brother Jack and his sister Liberty coming through
Yeah.
because they were both really very cool dogs, very chill, and he's becoming that way. So we're really proud.
Honestly, that's because of you.
I hope so. And Todd and I, we've never been like, we don't raise our voices a whole lot. I mean, we kid around and joke around and laugh and stuff, but we don't like scream and yell and stuff. There's no need to. It's just him and I. So he's not in a house with a lot of chaos. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
think that's got a lot to do with it because the other two dogs were in the same situation and they were both really chill, cool dogs. Now, yes, he is different from the other two because he does have this hair trigger. If we show any excitement, he shows excitement. And the other two, we would show excitement and they'd be like, okay,
They
you're
look at
fine.
you like,
Go for it.
"What?"
Yeah, yeah, exactly. What do you want me to do? But Spodo, if he senses that you're getting excitable for any reason, it starts to amp him up. You can tell. And then he's like, pew,
Wide open.
it, full throttle. He's
Yep.
like fifth gear. Here we go. But you know what? Those times are getting fewer and fewer, and he's just becoming a more chill kind of a soul.
That's
So,
awesome.
but you're right. With us together, we'll do a little camping out on our back porch,
Yeah.
and try it out from there. Maybe by the end of the season, we might give it a shot.
I think he'll be all right.
I
I,
think
I'm
so.
pretty sure he'll be all right.
I have every faith in him. Let's see here. And oh, well, Phyllis, I think you're right, honey. Oh, Phyllis Jasper's been like a magnet to you lately. He is so cute. Have you ever seen Phyllis's dog, Jasper?
I
Oh
don't
my
think so.
gosh, he is the cutest little dog. Oh, he is so cute. He's part terrier, right, Phyllis? I think he's part terrier. She'll let us know. And she said that she thinks that, well, they sense that when you keep them safe, they sense that. So yeah, absolutely. And let's see. Oh, good. Helen said that her A2 rechargeable light box is fully charged. Awesome. You're going to put it to good use then, for sure, Helen.
Woohoo.
And you're right, Phyllis. It is an instinct. I think when that tornado was starting to come through, I think he could sense something was going on, and that's when he was like, "I've got to listen to my
Yeah, if he was
leader."
sitting there shivering,
Yeah.
yeah,
Well,
he was
but the fact that he
a
listened to
little
Todd's
afraid of what was
commands,
happening. Couldn't understand it.
exactly, and he's like, "Well, here's one person that's telling me what to do. I'm going to do what he says. He's
Right.
gonna he's gonna keep me safe." So yeah, I totally agree. Let's see exactly. You have to show them love. Oh, I agree 100%, Phyllis. You do have to show them love. There's no lack of that in this house, I'll tell you. The love and fun. He's got more. And we're not used to having a dog that's got as many toys as he does because the other two weren't interested in toys. But this one, but we have to get him like the kind that are for aggressive chewers because he is an aggressive chewer. So he's got a lot of toy balls that are, very
Which is good
hardwood.
because you don't want him chewing on your shoes
Got that
or
right.
whatever else. Yeah.
Exactly, exactly. So we've got a ton of those around and he loves them. Oh my gosh. But yeah, so that's our little Spoto and hopefully we will go camping this year. I'm cautiously optimistic. I'll say that. Cautiously optimistic.
Well, I look forward to anything that you might film on that. That'll be cool.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, I'd love to film our little setup in our backyard. We have a deck off our back porch that off our the back of the house that's large enough for our 10 by 10 canopy tent that we have.
Awesome.
So yeah, and we set that up and we have enough room to walk out and we can just take a turn and you're in the tent. And so yeah, it's a nice little setup that we've done this before. We've camped out on our deck before just for funsies, just
Yeah.
because.
Why
So
not?
exactly. It gets you out of the house for a little while.
It's
So
just something different.
it
I
is.
think we're all looking for something different.
Yeah.
We're in the winter season. Here
Yes.
we are in winter now. Everybody's going to start getting the blues.
Yes.
Everybody's going to start getting,
Cabin
everything's
fever.
dull. Everything's,
Mm-hmm.
you're going to want to start doing something new and different. It's a new
Mm-hmm.
year. Kept
Exactly.
telling myself, there are so many possibilities for this year. Let's wait and see. Let's
There you
just see
go.
what happens.
That's right. I agree wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
And it's so far, thank goodness it's shaping up to be an okay year. So
I'm alive. And I'm
exactly.
breathing. Everybody in my family's doing well.
That's right.
I'm like, I'm happy.
Yep.
I might be looking around my house and going, oh my gosh, I need a bulldozer. But yeah, it's for 2 years. I have been retired for 2 years. And I'm like, I have got my closets are crammed full. Every closet in my house is crammed, slap full. My garage is slap full. Above the garage, it's actually got stuff in it. In my attic, there's stuff that I'll probably never see again. And then this living room, since I got all of these storage cabinets, everything seems to be kind of closing in on me. I'm
Yeah.
claustrophobic.
Yeah.
So I've got boxes of this, boxes of that, boxes, portfolio bags. It's starting to get like, I got to do something with this.
Yeah.
This is not good.
Yeah.
And, me hoarding all the stuff I got to kit down, I'll wait till that last moment. Well, I had said whenever I retired, I was going to start cleaning all this stuff out. I've yet to do it. What
Yep.
do I have to do? I have to start.
Yeah. That's the whole thing. Yes. Yep.
I've
Exactly.
been going crazy over diamond painting because I love diamond painting. Yeah.
Yes.
And so now it's time to start. That's why I said I want to get in my stash. I want to pull stuff out, any event that I can look at and put this to. I'm really just working diamond grandma right now,
Yeah. Me
besides
too.
any pencil surprises.
Yep. Yep.
But it's like that's really all I focus on because I don't want to give myself too much.
Yeah.
19 pictures in a month.
Girl.
I'll be glad if I get through half. I mean, I'm pretty sure I can do it. I mean, yeah, I can get most of them done. But I set my goals and I'm like, I work towards them. But in the back of my mind, I'm going, but I got this over here.
Yep.
I got to get that organized.
Yeah.
I got me a big clear organizer bag that holds like poster board.
Okay.
And I wanted something big that I can put these big canvases in
Yes.
because I don't like folding them up
Right.
to put them in the smaller portfolio bags.
Yep.
So yeah, I've got one from Temu and I'm going to see if it'll hold some of these large ones like that Last Supper
Yes.
and whatever. I disappointed myself though. There were two things I did not get done in 2023,
What was that?
and I'm very disappointed in myself. I told myself I should do it and get it done, and I didn't. I was lazy. there's a cross stitch that all I have to do is cross stitch a heart.
Uh-huh.
That's all I've got to do left. I was going to do it on camera and finish my first cross stitch. I've not done it. In fact, I've got to find it. It's now tucked under my coffee table somewhere.
Right.
And the mermaid in a cup, I had 2 sections left. I never finished it.
Oh.
So I was very disappointed that I didn't do that in 2023. I should have completed it. I should have got it done. But instead, I jumped into big butts and kitted up 19 kits
Wow.
and did that instead. So, yeah, it's like, how do I fit in my reorganization and these 19 kits and kitting down and cleaning up and doing all that? I'm
I
not one to clean my house. I will clean to where it's presentable. But other than I don't do deep cleaning. I can't. I
Me
can't
either.
get down on my knees.
Me either.
I can't scrub the floors. The floors need to be scrubbed. But I can't do all that.
Yep.
But so
Yep.
we do what we can do. My
That's it.
husband keeps telling me he wants to hire a maid. I've thought about, once I get everything organized, I'd like to have a crew come in
Yes.
and seriously just
Do a
clean
deep
my
clean.
clean my
Yes.
house.
Yes.
Clean it. Just
Yep.
boom, clean it.
Yep.
Let's see what we can get done.
Yep.
So
I've thought about that
okay.
myself, to be honest with you. Just do a nice deep clean
Yeah.
and do the things that I
Get all
can't
the
do.
dusting and all that. I've got so many knickknacks. Oh, good Lord.
I know, me too. And I'm really at the point where I just want to start putting things away or giving them away or selling them, have a yard sale
Right.
or giving them to charity. I don't know, but the things, yeah, they're building up and it's making me crazy.
It's all the collections. I was like, oh, I love this. I'm going to collect it. Then I never touch it again.
Yeah. Yep.
I've got stuff that's from my mom's house.
Yeah.
I've got stuff from my brother's house.
Yep.
Can I tell you something morbid?
Hang on, I'm going to buckle in.
No, it's not that bad. I asked my brother before he passed, I'm like, what do you want me to do?
Right.
He told me he was going to be cremated. I'm like,
Right.
well, what do you want me to do?
Right.
He's like, I want you to keep me. Really?
Okay.
I'm like, really? Okay. I'm going to have to keep up with you. Because I told him, I said, I could put you in the with permission from the church where my mom, their cemetery, she wanted to be buried there. So literally I had to get their permission. I'm going to be burying my mom in her plot.
Right.
But she's got 2 together because her husband passed before she did. So
Right.
he didn't use his. So
Okay.
she had 2 together. So what I did with her ashes is we augured and then put her there kind of in the middle
Right.
of hers. I told him, I said, I can bury you there
Yeah.
with mom. He's like, no, I want you to keep me. I was like, oh boy. Okay. So needless to say, when I look across here at my little sideboard that's over here by my fireplace, there's my brother in his beautiful redwood box with his little prospector statue that I got from his house.
Right.
Sitting on the box because he used to pan for gold.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And then there's a picture of my mom and a beautiful angel statue beside her.
Oh.
And so I look at these things and I'm like, oh. But I was freaked out. When my brother said he wanted me to keep him, like, are you kidding me?
I was going to say, that's a joke, right?
You want? I said, you.
And he
you
was
want to be on
serious.
the mantle? Yes. I'm like, do you want your ashes spread over the mountains? No.
I want to be with
I'm
you,
like,
sis.
please.
I want to be with you.
You want it? Really?
Can we discuss this a little further?
So needless to say, whenever it came time, I had to
Oh,
choose what he was put in, and I found this beautiful redwood box, and it's got his little plaque on it and everything. Yeah.
oh,
It's like, there you go. So mom's at the cemetery there, but he wanted to be with me.
oh
I'm like,
gosh.
okay. Now here's what gets even more interesting. I'm at my son's house, and I
Right,
look at my son and I said, when I go, are you going to take over possession of Ron, my brother?
right. And his
I'm like,
response?
I'm not quite sure what you're going to do with him because you and he did, you didn't get along with him, girl. Y'all just kind of butted heads. He was a kid. My son actually had to have counseling because Ron lived with us for a while.
Oh,
I'm like, oh boy.
yeah.
But, and I just kind of posed that to him. I'm just letting him know Ron's here.
I was going to say, he's still here. Yeah.
So,
And will need to be
yes,
dealt
you're
with.
going to inherit him.
He really will. He really
Yeah,
will.
he's going to have to do something with him. Now,
Oh,
what he does
wow.
with him is up to him. I'm like, that's you, buddy.
Yeah.
You do what you do. But I'm
You
just
were the
letting you
steward.
know that he
You were the
wanted me. He
steward.
wanted to be here with me.
There
I'm
you
like,
go.
okay,
Yeah. Oh,
wow.
goodness.
I just had to say,
That's
why I
okay.
just looked
I
over
love
there and I
it.
said, oh God, I got to say this. It just freaked me out when he said, yeah, I want to be with you.
Oh,
Why?
that's so funny.
It's like you weren't ever really with me whenever we were growing up.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my gosh.
Jeez.
Oh, I could picture my twin sister saying that.
Wow.
I want to be with you or I'm going to haunt you.
Oh boy. I'm
Oh,
lucky, none of my family haunt me, thank God.
yeah.
So, I just, oh boy.
Family. You got
Yeah.
to love it.
Yeah. I get sad. I get sad when I think of family.
I'm sure. Yep.
But then I think of my grandkids and I get happy.
There you go.
Like,
Exactly.
don't worry about the ones that have passed. They have passed. We love them. They are
Yep.
with us.
Yep.
But I have to focus on my
The
grandkids.
future.
I am
Exactly.
not an aunt. I cannot be an aunt. My
Uh-huh.
brother never had any kids.
Right.
He was married a few times, but no, I am not an aunt to anybody.
Right.
So I don't know.
But you are grandma.
I am actually I'm a nana.
You're a nana.
I'm a
Just like
nana.
Judy, she's a nana. I'm not. I'm not a grandma, a nana, or none of it. So
Oh my goodness.
that's okay. Let's see. I'm going to get back to the chat here too. And let us see here. Nancy said, this is for you, sweet tea. I have you beat in diamond paintings. LOL. I have 30 projects in diamond paintings and just got one more from Timu delivered yesterday. The struggle is real. Timu is like, I got to inject it in my veins. That's the way they are. Ooh, that Timu.
I've been through that. Well, look
Oh,
at how many hauls I've. Hey, I just did
yes.
my 23rd one. I'm going to be on my 24th, and that's it
Yep.
for now.
Yep.
I'm not saying I'll never go back on Temu. My husband asked me the other day, "Are you going to be on Temu anytime soon?" And I'm like, "Why are you asking?" He's like, "Oh, there's a certain something I was looking for." I said, "Check on Amazon." I'm like, "Yeah." I was true to my goal. I was
Good
like,
girl.
"Nope, we're not doing it." Because
There,
if I
there
get
you
on it,
go.
I'm going to get at least 10 diamond paintings.
I
No,
hear
we're
you.
not doing it.
I hear you.
I can't.
I hear you. I know.
My
Well,
credit
Phyllis,
cards are going, you
your what?
know, credit cards.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
no, we're not doing this
they're
anymore.
smoking.
If I was working and making a good bit of money, yeah, I
Yeah,
could see
yeah,
myself doing that. I can't do it unless I can find a job
yeah,
that I can do at home
yeah,
and make some extra money, then yeah.
yeah.
But no, it's just coming out of my budget. I'm not going,
Exactly.
hey, honey, buy me this.
Right.
He did, you know, that's the thing is I buy my own diamond paintings. And so he's like, I don't know what to get you for Christmas. That's like diamond painting. I'm like, I could tell him, well, get me this one or that one from Diamond Art Club or something. I haven't even been on Art Club. I'm not going to look at that stuff because I can't really afford it.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
And I don't want to sit there and tell myself, oh, but you can have this and you can have that, whatever. No. I went on Amazon. I started looking at some stuff and I said, oh, looky, looky. It's like, here's one of those A3 storage book, you know, the books that have 30 pages and you put 60 diamond paintings in that I've
Right.
got a few of. That's the little portfolio books I use
Yeah.
for my completions, my 30 by 40s,
Right.
which is my sweet number there. I love
Mine
30 by
too.
40s.
Mine too.
And so what I showed him, I said, honey, here's a 6-pack. You can
Oh,
get a
wow.
6-pack of those. And so that's what he got me. He got me my
Oh,
6-pack of my, yeah.
nice.
So I've got plenty of storage for my completions. I'm like, fantastic.
Oh, good.
Oh, that's all he really needed to get. I didn't want to get any kind of particular diamond painting here or there.
Yeah.
I don't have any wishes other than my hamburger.
Right. Can a lady get a hamburger canvas?
I mean it.
Can we get the hamburger canvas? Come on, people.
It's
Oh,
just like
that's
those
so funny.
crazy kitties on the bikes. When I want them, they're not available.
Yeah.
But then
Yeah.
I find them and then I realize, oh, they're copyrighted. Oh, well.
Oh. Yeah. Oops.
But I showed you that completion and they are adorable. I'm
They
just
really
saying.
are. They really are.
If I find that Mona with the cat, I know I've got her somewhere. I must have put her up. I don't know why. Instead of putting her in the my little envelope from Timu.
Right.
I keep things my projects that I'm going to do, I keep them in my little Timu bag.
Oh,
Plus, whenever I go on vacation, that Timu bag comes with me.
there you go.
Therefore, they're protected. And
Sure.
plus, yeah. So, and I
So
wish
nice.
Timu would sent more of those bags out because I love them, but they
Yeah.
stopped doing it. But yeah, I'm going to show her to you because she is just classic. She really is classic. And that cat
Cool.
is just,
I can't wait to
he's like,
see.
oh. That's what he was just, she's got him so tight and he's like, oh my God.
Yeah, I
Woo,
don't
woo.
recall that. I mean, that might be the one. No, yeah, that might be the one that you showed us, that you showed me, and I just don't remember.
It's
But
been a
I,
long time ago because that one was
yeah,
in my stash. So, yeah. Oh my. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a 10-point buck. Ooh. I am watching the Brownville, what do they call it? The Brownville Deer Pantry.
oh wow,
They've got a whole bunch of troughs out. It's snowed a little bit, and the deer are eating oats and
oh,
acorns and apples.
I love that. I love stations like that.
And it is so, oh, they're really coming out now. It is this, oh, we've got 3 bucks all in one trough. That's amazing.
That is neat.
Because normally they'd be fighting.
Yes, they would. They'd be pushing each other out of the way.
I love deer.
We do too.
I'm getting ready to do a PR package that for whatever reason, I chose 3 deer paintings.
Really?
Yeah. I'm like, I don't know what phased me at that point. It's just for whatever reason, those are the 3 that I pulled the lever. Cha-ching, and
You gravitated. Yep. Yep.
and those 3 came up.
That's funny. It's funny how that happens sometimes. You just get into something and you're getting all in the same category and you're like,
Right.
"Well, I don't
Why
recall
did I do that?
falling
Why did
into
I
that."
do
Yeah, yeah, going down that rabbit hole, but here we are.
all chickens, all deer, all Christmas, all whatever, but whatever.
Yes. And I got to tell you, Phyllis says she has 84 diamond paintings in her stash. Four cross stitch projects started and one crochet project started. Girlfriend.
Well,
Mm, that's a lot. That's a lot. And we're going to go down here and see. Let's see here. Nancy says, "Sweet tea, just have your brother put in your casket with you."
honey, I'm getting cremated. I don't think he wants to be a twice baked potato.
Twice baked. I love it. Oh
I'm sure my son would probably go, "Yes, please, mom."
my
I
gosh.
don't want to
Then you don't have
babysit
to
him.
deal with it. Yeah.
I don't want to babysit him. I'm like, "Oh no."
Twice baked potato. Oh my gosh. That was good. That was a good one. Oh my gosh. And then let's see
Oh
here.
mercy.
And Phyllis says, "There will become a time when you feel it's okay to find a different place for your brother." And she says that she doubts Kaya will give me a grandchild. I want to be a grandma. I hear you, Phyllis, me too. But both my one son is married, and my other son isn't, and nobody's budging. So that's up to them.
You're still
Let's see
young.
here. Huh?
You're still young. There's plenty of time.
They're
Plenty
both
of
in their
time.
30s. They're approaching their mid 30s. So
That's okay.
yeah, oh yeah, I'm not pushing the subject. I'm like, whenever you're ready, go for it.
That's
But
prime time.
yeah, yeah. And Claudia said that she was supposed to abstain from Timu too, but had a credit on her account. That's how they get you. And they had several new beachy canvases that she had to have. So that, yeah,
Technically, that's cool. That's like having a gift card. You're good.
exactly.
Yeah,
Yes.
you're all right. If
Yep.
I had a gift card to Timu, I would definitely buy Timu.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I've just got a bunch of gift cards from Amazon and I'm hoarding them right at the moment. I haven't touched them because once I start, then
Oh
they're going
yeah.
to go real
Oh
quick.
yeah.
And we don't want to do that because I've got a lot of household stuff that I like to buy. I wanted a little bit of help that,
Yeah.
I'm on a set income. So that little bit extra, that
Yep.
helps. Just get the stuff that, a lot of people would say, well, don't buy that. Get something for you. I do that all the time.
There you go.
So,
Exactly.
plus all these PR packages, I am getting something for me.
Exactly right. Yes. And
So, yeah, all good.
Helen said she actually bought uh DAC pets. She couldn't resist that diamond painting because it was a bearded collie in that diamond painting. And I'm let's see, she says, "I've never seen a bearded collie in a diamond painting before."
Aw.
There you go. Absolutely.
When something speaks to you, see, that's why I'm not going on Timu. Because if I go on Timu, there's things that's going to be yelling at me
Yep.
and I'm going to want them.
Yep.
So it's like, don't do that. It's almost like dieting.
Yeah.
I don't want to I don't want to go look at that chocolate cake
Yep.
because, then I'm going to want chocolate cake.
Yeah.
Can't do that.
No. No. And Helen says overbaked tatties. Overbaked potatoes. I love it. Tatties. I love it. Helen, you're the best, babe. I love it. And then Phyllis says that she had not bought any diamond paintings all year in 2023. None. And she's proud of that. I'm proud of
Awesome.
you too.
That is awesome. It
Yep.
can be done. It can
Yep.
be done.
There is hope. There is
Yeah,
hope, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
I want to deplete my stash.
Yeah,
Oh
me
my
too.
gosh,
Yeah.
I've got it. I literally need to go into each portfolio that I've got, maybe 8 of them. I've got to go through them all. I need to separate everything. I want
Yeah.
to put like beach theme over here. I want to
Yep.
put Christmas over here. I want to separate them, landscapes, get them into different portfolios, mark the portfolios
Yep.
so that I'm not having to go through every portfolio and look for everything. Right
Yeah.
now, that's what it is. Everything just got crammed in there, and there's no rhyme or reason.
Yep. I'm the same way, and it gets
So
maddening because you want to. There's a particular painting that you want, but you have to go through every single, to finally find what you're looking for.
this girl right here drove me mad. I just about went through every
I
portfolio I
love
had
her.
to
I've seen
find
her.
her. I've seen so many people doing this. And
Yes.
I absolutely love it because that would be like living in Tennessee there with all that out there, mountains and everything. You
Yes.
got your cup of coffee.
Coffee. Gotta have that
Coffee.
cup of coffee.
So yeah, she's in my little list of things to get done.
She's beautiful.
But these things I've had. And
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, you gotta start getting things done. And then it's like, well, what am I gonna do with all this stuff?
I know.
And that's why my husband got those portfolio books. I'm like, I'm going to put them in there. He's like, well, what are you going to do with the portfolio book? I'm like, well, they're there for people to look at whatever if they want to. It's like, that's a good question.
It
What
is
do
a
I
good
do with that?
question. You're right. You're right.
It's like, I'm getting all this stuff together and for what reason?
You're right.
Yep.
I know. I
It's
know.
like, I'm getting behind in my framing and stuff like that. That cat, the bicycle that I did, that I showed you, and I can't show on YouTube. I said I was going to start a collection and just put them above my head up here on this,
Yes.
where we can kind of go out and look at them every once in a while.
Yes.
So, yeah, I mean, I could do all that, but I'm like, but then you think, well, who is ever going to look through these portfolio books?
I know. I know. I feel the same way, but it doesn't stop me from
I know. It's
doing
like, but
it.
it's like an addiction. You've got
It
to have
really
that
is.
next one.
It
Mhm.
really is.
That's why I love these events where you can gather up a whole slew of things,
Yep.
work them, and get them done.
Yep.
And then they're out of your stash, and you go on to the next one.
Yep.
And now I'm trying to do different stuff with my PR packages. It's not all diamond painting. I'm trying to get some cross stitch. I looked at how many cross stitch kits I have.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Now that's growing. Yeah.
I've got 3 companies that I deal with.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I need to back off on that
Yeah.
because I'm not getting anything done.
Yeah.
And then paint by number, I used to get some paint by number stuff. I haven't even touched all that because I'm
Right.
diamond painting. See, it takes all of my time. And I'm
Yeah.
like, when do I have time to do that? I would never get anything else done.
Yep.
So there's crocheting that I want to do. I'm finding
Yeah.
all kinds of things that I want to do, and I don't have time for it because I'm diamond painting.
Yeah.
Oh,
And it's hard to step away. It's hard to step away.
well, I have to make myself take time. It's like that's why I hoard my kitting down
Yep.
because I will take however many days it takes to do whatever I'm going to do with the drills.
Yep.
Get it done. The main thing is getting the storage containers clean
Yep.
and ready for the next ones.
Yep.
I've got so much storage. It's unreal.
Well, because you keep adding because you need because you need it.
Well, I don't want to add, but somebody had actually posted, it might have been Diamond Painting Cajun, but somebody had actually posted where Amazon had a sale on 60 bottle storage. And I was like, what? And I clicked on it and I went and looked, and they also had some 30 bottle storage. And I went, what? Oh, I would love that. And I put it in my car and then I left.
There
I'm
you
like,
go.
got off of it. I'm like, I haven't bought it.
Good.
I'm like, then I look in my um, storage over here and I'm like, what do I need that for?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
just need to kit down, is what
Yeah.
I need.
Yep. Yep.
Excuse me. I need something wet. Wet.
What? Oh, if Judy is still here, working and lurking. What?
Well, now my lips are moist.
Oh
And
my
pink.
God. Pink. That's right.
So yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
goodness. But I mean, yeah, it's just this cycle that you just get into and you just
And then if you get tired of it, you're feeling like, okay, I'm kind of burnout.
yep,
I kind of need to do something different. Well, I've got all kinds of things I can be doing.
yep,
But then I look at these events that Diamond Grandma has, and I'm like, well, then I'm getting behind on that. So I know that I can take a block of time and say, okay, well, this is what's going to have to be done.
yeah,
Now, getting myself to do it is another thing.
yeah,
Because lately I've been very lazy, like that mermaid in a cup and that cross stitch that I could have completed and videoed it,
didn't-
whatever.
yeah.
I never did it, and it's undone. And then I feel bad about myself. But then I thought, well, what's the big deal? I'll just do it in 2024.
That's right. Don't beat yourself up over it.
It's like,
Exactly.
hey, what? It's no big deal. Just because I didn't complete it, what?
That's
The
right.
diamond painting police going to come attack me?
That's
I
right.
mean, you're going to put me in diamond painting jail?
That's right. Breaking news, people. Breaking news. Sweet Tea didn't do a hard, didn't
Yeah.
cross it
It's
hard.
like, shame on her. You have shamed your family.
Get that scarlet letter out.
It's like, oh my gosh, a big DP on my head? Oh no. No.
I'm the same way though.
Why in the
I'm like,
world why do you want to beat yourself up?
no.
Why do people, I don't want to say it, but the devil is real.
Yep.
I don't care what you say. The devil is real.
Yep.
And he's always constantly attacking you.
Yep.
He's like, well, I'm going to make this one over here. I'm just going to make her be lazy. I'm going to make her feel bad about herself.
Yep. Yep.
All I have to do is look in the mirror and I'll feel bad about myself. That's the thing.
Yep.
Why should I? I am who I am.
Exactly
And
right.
this is me. I
Yep.
am Sweet Tea.
Yep.
And there you go.
That's right.
Focusing on what can I do positive in this world?
Yep.
What is my purpose here? Why was I born? Why am I the only one in my immediate family? When I say immediate, mom, dad, brother. That was
Right.
what that was our family unit.
Right.
All of them are gone.
Right.
But me.
Right.
I think about how old my mom was when she passed. I think about how old my brother was when he passed.
Yeah.
My brother was 64.
Okay.
I am turning 64.
Uh-huh.
So I think about stuff like that. I'm like, I'm not going. I'm not going anywhere.
Yep.
My mom was 77. I want to live beyond that.
Yep.
I want to beat that.
Yep.
That's what I want to do. So I have to strive. Get up off my butt. And keep going.
Exactly. Yep. I mean, Judy and I, we had a brother that passed away at 38 years old, and I'll be honest with you, when we were approaching our 38th birthday, I was a little nervous. I don't know why,
Yeah,
but I was
it makes you
apprehensive.
wonder. It's just a mind thing. That's
Yep.
how the devil gets you.
Yep.
He makes you second guess yourself. He makes you think ill about yourself. He makes
Yep.
you think ill about other people. He
Yep.
make I think about all the time I badmouth people. I need to stop that.
I hear you. I'm the
I
same
need
way.
to I need to say, God bless you.
Yep.
You know, I'm praying for you.
Because you never know what they're going through.
Right. I can't live their life
Yep.
and they don't know what I'm going through.
That's right.
So
That's right.
we just
That
gotta
golden
love one
rule.
another, love one another.
That's right.
It's hard to do.
Sometimes it is harder to do than other times, for sure.
I think I said something about on one of my last videos. Why does it bother people to say I love you?
I think that was your last video, at
Why
least the
would that
last one that I
bother
saw.
you? Why would you feel weird about telling someone that you love them?
That's right. I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
No. In fact, it's so positive, it's crazy. It's
Yeah.
like, what do you think you're going to get out of that? You're going to feel good
Yep.
because you're telling someone that you love them. They're going to feel good because
Because
they're
they're hearing it.
receiving the love,
Yes.
and then the love spreads.
Hopefully.
So we have to make
Hopefully.
it so.
Yeah. You're right. Absolutely. You have to.
Yep.
There's too much hate in this world.
Oh, it's crazy.
And on that note, I think I hear my husband having to correct Spoto a few times, so I think he may need some backup.
Uh-oh.
It's
Yes,
that time of day.
we've been on for almost, what, 2 hours? Almost.
Yep. It has been a
So,
pleasure.
yep.
I'm so glad that we had this time together.
Oh, we had to catch up because we
Yes,
haven't been able to talk like this for a while.
I know. And it felt good.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And with all of our friends here as well, keeping us all company. And Helen said that Amazon has 70 storage bottles, a little bit like Debbie's storage kits. Oh, okay. I love those storage bottles, the
Hmm.
round ones with the screw lid. Those are
Yes.
my favorite because you can't break the screw lid, you know what I mean, unless you really torque it up too bad. But I'm a fan of the screw top lid over the Tic Tac bottles because I think
Right.
those lids with the Tic Tac bottles are just they'll break eventually.
But I tell you what, there's nothing like those craft mates.
Oh my god, I love them. I love that craft.
They hold so
Yes, they
much.
do. Very
It is
deceptive.
ridiculous. It is
Yes.
ridiculous how
Yes.
much they hold.
They really do.
And I love the fact, even though it is kind of cumbersome to keep pushing that little lever and unlocking it, I love the fact that it's locked.
Yes, it gives
They
you that
do come
security.
without that lock. They
Yes,
do come that way.
I
But
agree
I love those.
wholeheartedly.
And I
Yep.
got them, I think, from Michaels. I got them from Michaels when they were on sale for like 15 bucks a piece. I got like 4 of them. So, and that's what you do. You grab those sales,
Yeah.
and like I said, I've got tons of storage.
Well, in
But
the very near
Elizabeth,
future, you're going to free up a little bit more.
oh yes, I am. Because I'm going to be getting more kits in, and I'm going to need some storage.
Yes, exactly.
Because February will be here before you know it.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I know. I know what you mean. I can't
Oh my
believe it. Oh
goodness.
my gosh. It's
Oh,
crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Getting back real quick before we say goodbye, I'm going to just read a few more of these. Let's see here. And well, some of it could be hereditary issues. I'm worried about my brother because he's let's see here, moved away from me 4 years ago, and this is the first time I've been more than 30p, more than 30p. I don't know what that means, Phyllis. You might have to. Oh, more than 30. Oh, more than 300 miles or 3 hours away from him. Oh, okay.
oh wow.
Since the time they were born, very close, sort of. Okay, all right, awesome. I know what you mean. I have brothers and sisters that are scattered throughout the United States. So, and they're all much older than Judy and I. We're number 9 and 10 out of 10 children.
Wow.
And well, 8 of our brothers and sisters are our half brothers and sisters. So, by the time we came around, they were, all adults, and some of them had children of their own by the time Judy and I were born.
Right.
So, we're not very close with most of them. And it's unfortunate, I'd love to be closer to them, not just like physically, but emotionally as well as brothers and sisters, but it's just not been that way. And that's something for another, show altogether.
Yeah, I mean, social media. I mean, you can use social media, get in
And we
contact
do.
with them and try.
Yep, yep. And we
Don't
do.
hurt to try.
Y- I have one sister that is really good about keeping in touch with Judy and I, and the rest of them,
Not so
not so
much.
much. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I had an older sister. My oldest sister flat out told me to my face that she didn't like us because we were born. She didn't like my twin sister and I because we were born. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And we were grown ass adults at the time that she said it. And
Mm.
my oldest brother caught wind of it and just read her the riot act and said, "How dare you make her feel that way?" You know? So it was really, yeah,
That's a hardened heart right
yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah,
That's sad. That's
yeah.
very sad.
But, I mean, and I love my brothers and sisters. I would open an artery for any one of them, even though we don't speak a whole lot. If any of them needed anything, if I could do anything for any of them, I would do it in a heartbeat, you know, because I just love them. Even though
Yeah.
Judy and I are kind of like the black sheep of the family, we're not in the fold of the other, there's
Right.
them and then there's us. But I have my twin sister, and that makes me the luckiest lady in the world because
Right.
you all know how Judy is. And I think I'm the luckiest person in the world because I have her, you know?
And we are all lucky to have each other, including
Exactly.
our wonderful people here. Thank
Oh
you
my
so
gosh,
much,
yes.
everybody, for
Yes.
coming and visiting with us. I
Yes.
appreciate it so much. I love you guys.
Oh, we do love you so much. Absolutely. Oh, Helen, it's okay, honey. Listen, I love them all. They have their lives, I have my life. It's okay. It's okay. You know, um, they feel their way, and that's their right to feel that way. I never begrudge them of that, you know. What happened with their mother and my dad is between them, never between me. It was never, none of my business. So, but that's, but I'm lucky because I have Judy and I have all of you. And you too, Miss Sweet Tea. Oh my goodness.
And
I'm
we
so
have
very
you.
lucky for you. And on that note, my friends, I just want to say thank you so much. It has been a pleasure having this first of the new year to be able to visit with everybody and do some diamond painting with a very dear friend, Miss Sweet
Oh,
Tea. Absolutely. And I mean it. And I love you.
love you too.
And I love
Oh,
all of you
everybody
too.
out there, y'all take care
Absolutely.
of yourselves.
Yes. Have a great day, folks. Have a great rest of your weekend. Mwah. And we'll talk to you real soon.
Mwah.
God bless.
Ta ta for now.